Support for Radio Friends comes from Roseheart Hypnotherapy, serving Central Missouri since 2007. They specialize in pain management, pre- and post-medical procedures, fears, phobias, and increasing performance and success in every area of life. Athletes needing sports hypnosis to improve their ability will be pleased to know that Roseheart Hypnotherapy specializes in neurofeedback and is the only certified OptiBrain train and golf practitioner in Missouri. Call Roseheart Hypnotherapy at 888-604-9997 or visit mohyp.com and experience true success. Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Friday, November the 2nd. A pleasure to have you with us, and it's a pleasure to have Heather Harlan with us from the Phoenix Health Program. Welcome, Heather.
So it's great to be here.
We're talking today about smoking and the importance of stop smoking, right?
Yeah. We've got, later this month is the Great American Smokeout on November 16th.
Yeah.
And that's sponsored by the American Cancer Society. And we just want to do our part to encourage folks in the community and your listeners to think about quitting or encouraging someone else to quit.
Don't you feel, though, many people, this country, smoking has gone down a great deal in this country. But why do you feel that some people still feel compelled to smoke?
Well, because it's an addiction. It affects our brain.
It is an addiction,
yes.
But what makes you want to start it? You're not addicted when you start.
A lot of that, 95% of people begin smoking before the age of 21. So we know a lot of it is adolescent brains still see people doing things and want to imitate it. So the more we limit the fact that young people could even see it or have access to it, smoking rates go down. And we also know, the research is very clear, that about 70% of people who use tobacco want to quit. The key to understanding with any addiction really is ambivalence, that feeling of love-hate. I love it, I hate it. It makes me feel great, it makes me feel terrible.
Does it really make you feel great?
Well, what actually happens is that the nicotine is actually, it's a poison, but it goes in and out of the system so quickly that people begin craving it again very quickly. So they begin to feel irritable. And so it's really withdrawal. And people say it calms me down. They're really experiencing early symptoms of withdrawal from the nicotine.
So it's not something that makes you feel good. You're smoking, and after time has passed, your body is craving that nicotine. It's making you feel bad. The only way that you're going to feel better is if you get more smoke in you.
Right. And so what we're looking at is that there's only about 50% of treatment centers in the country who offer any type of real comprehensive treatment, and we offer smoking cessation as part of our treatment package for those people who are interested. And so we have Greg on our staff, Greg Carbons, who is a Mayo Clinic certified tobacco treatment specialist who can help people walk through the process. So what we want the public to know is that, especially if they want to look into it, we just encourage people for that.
The ability to take that
the
first
ability
step.
to take the first step is
Right.
baby steps.
Right.
That's the best way to stop, is baby steps, because stopping all at once sometimes is really hard.
But it can be done.
Many
Yes.
people do it. Greg has helped hundreds of people, and so he can walk people through that process. So for the Great American Smokeout, we're just encouraging people sometime during this month of November, call Greg, and we're going to have his number up on the screen. Find out what he might be able to do to help.
You can call 573-875-8880, extension 2123.
Right, and just tell Greg, I need to know a little bit more about the Freedom from Smoking program. Now, I want to tell a little bit more about that program itself. It's an 8-week program. People can enroll in a group program, or they could just have maximum flexibility on their schedule to meet with Greg one-on-one. And the first 4 weeks, you begin to plan how you're going to quit. If you're going to move to a different state or get a different job, it would take a while to plan that. Quitting tobacco is a major lifestyle change, so you deserve some time to think about why you want to do that, how you're going to do it, prepare for it, then you quit. So it's really not till halfway through the 8-week
Right.
class that people actually quit.
But you know what? Do you allow smoking in those classes then?
No, not in the classes.
But people take a smoke break.
That's right. It would be short. So
Right.
if they need to smoke before they come in, they could do that, and afterwards. But then they begin to set a quit date and plan and prepare
Right.
for that.
Well,
yes.
think how much money you're going to save. How much if you're smoking 1 or
Right.
2 packs a day. I don't know. I don't
Right.
even know what a pack of cigarettes cost.
Well, the people would save, just in terms of what people can save, there are a number of things that people might not be aware of. A pack of cigarettes a day generally, I mean, unless you get the really, 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 really cheap kind, generally run about $5 in Missouri.
And some people
So a
smoke-
pack a day. So that comes out to a little under $2,000 a year.
Okay, just think of that.
Yeah.
You saved. What can you do with $2,000?
Right.
You can go on a wonderful
And some
trip.
people don't know that they might save that much. And that's just the cost of the tobacco, not the cost of your health insurance or breath mints or burning holes in your clothes or extra shampoo or other costs or the gas to go get the cigarettes. Another thing people not realize is that you save teeth. People who smoke generally lose 1 to 3 teeth for every decade they
Is that
smoke.
right?
Yeah. So you're looking at protecting your dental health. You're also looking at protecting cognitive function. If any of your listeners or viewers know someone who has Alzheimer's or dementia, people who use tobacco and smoke are at 5 times higher risk for cognitive decline.
I had no idea.
Yeah. So we want to look at what you want to save. And again, we understand it's not easy, but to get some help for that process. And if you call Greg, 573-875-8880.
Do you remember when you used to be able to smoke on airplanes?
Yeah.
Uh,
and in a hospital room, your
yes,
roommate
right.
could
I
smoke and there was nothing you could do about it.
I remember when
Yeah.
you could smoke in a hospital room. This was many, many years ago.
Right.
My aunt was in the hospital, and she had terminal lupus, and she was smoking a cigarette. Well, now when I relive that day, that seems
Right.
so outlandish that you were allowed to smoke in a hospital.
Yeah.
And I remember sitting on an airplane when people used to smoke. Even if you sat in the non-smoking section, if you were right there, you could smell that smoke.
Right. And so we're looking at just, again, helping people take a small step. And we want to offer this month a small step. Just call Greg.
Okay.
Just have a chat with him, 573-875-8880, extension 2143.
And the
2123, yes.
Yeah. The Great American Smokeout is when?
The 16th of this month of November.
So set that date also to stop smoking. You could say,
Yeah,
if you're
even
just
if you
smoking
just-
1 pack a day, you
yeah.
save $2,000.
And just give it a try. See how it goes. Again, we're at Phoenix Programs, www.phoenixprogramsinc.org. We're on Facebook. And you can check out, we have a brand new webpage. Check it out. We also have listed there free family groups for anybody in community. And if you live in Columbia, free individual counseling sessions with Greg to help you as a family member.
Okay. Free individual counseling
Yes.
sessions.
Yes, if
Okay,
you live
that's
in
very
Columbia,
nice.
absolutely.
Thank you so
Great.
much, Heather Harlan.
Thanks for continuing the conversation.
You're
Paul.
welcome. And mark that date, November 20th for
November 16th. Great
November
American
16th.
Smokeout.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you can stop smoking before then, but
That's
the
true.
Great
You
American
can. And give
Smokeout.
Greg a call. Yeah.
You could stop today if you want to. All right,
That's
we're out
true.
of time. We'll see you Monday. Have yourself a good weekend. Send me an email, pepperp@missouri.edu.